Broadcasting from an undisclosed location, no need for media productions, proudly presents the Movie Time Podcast. With your host, Frank and Cheese. Get ready to love your ass off, motherfuckers.
Hello, friends, organics, metalloids, and other motherfuckers of Earth. Welcome to the third episode. Nope. Second episode? I don't think so. The first world premiere episode of Movie Time. I'm your host, Frank. I am so woke that I nearly fell asleep while watching this boring-ass movie.
You're starting with the bad jokes early, huh?
Thank you. Now I'm going to keep it simple. What we do here is that we're going to watch a movie, we're going to review the movie, then we'll come back and try to tell you about the movie.
Whoa.
Now, sometimes things will go awry, I'm assuming, and other times, hopefully, they'll be going according to plan.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Sometimes we might have a guest, we might have special segments. We don't know. This is our first episode, so we're kind of winging it, and we're going to try to make it as entertaining as possible.
Immediately regret this decision.
And now to the buckethead of the hour. She sits behind me and starts to creep me out.
Don't flatter yourself.
She's a LA 4, but an Oklahoma 6.
Great chemicals, yeah. Save your jokes for the butcher.
One day, I found her in the trash, brought her home. I loved her, nursed her back to health, and then I gave her all the tools to success that she uses to this day, which is why she is our producer, my friend, Producer Patty. Well, hello, Producer Patty.
Hi guys, I'm Patty, and I produce this debacle.
You literally are a buckethead.
Why did I agree to do this?
I'm just kidding, honey. I kid because I love.
Hurry the fuck up already.
Come on, hurry up, motherfucker!
Now, I know everybody's clamoring for you to tell them something about yourself. So, here's your chance.
You're so stupid.
Make it count. Go.
Everyone knows that Cheese is the talent. I am obviously the brains, and you are the village idiot.
Well, first off, that's a little
Who do
fucking
you
rude.
think you are?
Now, Patty, where did I
I
find
had
you?
an awesome life before
Didn't I
this,
find
and
you
now
in the
again.
trash?
I feel
Like-
so sorry for your life,
Discarded like some
Kiss my
piece
ass
of
if you know
filth
that.
or
Are you
refuse?
serious? 5 foot shit
Oh.
and about shit, and this podcast sucks.
Well,
Corny
yeah.
as fuck.
Now you're just being a fucking.
You're so stupid.
Yeah.
You ain't shit, and you got a
Yeah,
little
well,
wiener, and you're
if it wasn't for
ugly.
me, you'd still be collecting rust in a fucking landfill somewhere.
Bad motherfucker.
I saved you from the trash many times, bitch boy.
I hate you. I hate you.
No, you're great.
Fucking bitch. And complain. And fucking.
Yeah, okay. Can we quit this? Let's move on.
And this podcast sucks.
Let's not start off the podcast like this.
And you're ugly.
And now to the man of the hour. He is from the mean fields of Idaho.
Cheese.
He is the host with the most carbohydrates.
Say cheese.
His only kryptonite is a boiling pot of water and a potato peeler.
Royale with cheese.
Royale with cheese.
My friend,
Cheese.
your star. You love him. You know him. You can't live without him. My best friend, Cheese. Hey, Spuddy, how are you doing today? You looking well?
Hi everybody.
Hi, Cheese.
Hi Patty, you are looking quite beautiful today through my blurred vision caused by my conjunctivity.
That is so sweet, Cheese.
Now, I'm not going to act like you're not a big deal.
You a
but
cool, sweet motherfucker, sugar.
Is there anything that you want to say to the folks at home?
You have the personality of a Whitmot.
I'm a fucking potato and Patty is a mop bucket. And Frank is just a piece
And
of
just
shit.
like that, folks, swinging for the fences right out the gate. And that's the type of entertainment you're going to get here on Movie Time Podcast. So buckle in, we're in for a ride.
Like I give a fuck.
So first off, we all drew straws for the first episode, and Patty won under
Bullshit.
protest, I might add.
Allegedly.
But we will honor the judgment anyway.
What the fuck?
So the first official movie of Movie Time will be
Hurry the fuck up already.
The Goddamn Notebook.
Kiss my ass, Frank.
Fucking democracy. Am I right, Cheese?
This movie blows fucking chunks, and I'm ashamed that I watch it willingly.
I thought this movie was fantastic. You retards are state
I
bound.
know you are, but what am I?
Now, Patty, I'm gonna ask you why you chose this piece of garbage.
The greatest love stories ever. I flick my bean to it at least once a week. Tickless.
Shut the fuck up!
Cheese, do you have anything to add on this?
I would rather put matches into my foreskin and set them ablaze.
A smashing introduction.
Oh my God, just
Okay, now, can we all shut the fuck up?
shut up already.
Pull up your titties, and let's get ready to dive into the Notebook.
We're making progress.
Now, before we get into one of the higher grossing rom-coms of all time,
Oh my
we
God.
must start at the beginning.
The suspense is killing me.
This movie was a book.
Check out the big brain on Brad.
Actually, fuckface, I studied the fine arts at wherever the fuck college, just like you fancy bull.
It was penned by a lizard person named Nicholas Sparks.
Whoa, hold your fucking horses, Frankie bull.
Okay?
Lizards eat potatoes.
So-
I hate lizards.
He released this book in 1996.
An unholy book.
But he's also noted for other works like Message in a Bottle
stinks.
and A Walk to Remember, all pieces of shit that got made in Hollywood, which proves that he's a fucking lizard person.
You putrid lizard!
Now, Cheese, I know you're wondering,
Is he really a lizard?
where did he find the inspiration for such a quaint little love tale
I have
that
not.
would be
These guys are
a
fucking
piece of
idiots.
cinematic history for
Frankie
the
bull,
ages?
I honestly don't give a shit.
Did you ask yourself that?
No, I did not.
Well, I did. And I found out that little Nicky was looking for love one day in the world.
I'm not racist.
Looking over every rock,
Fuck those
every
lizards.
crack and crevy, and then he met Kathy,
I know a Kathy, but she's a cantaloupe. Do you think it's the same broad?
his future ex-wife.
want a divorce.
But they were so in
I don't
love,
want them in
Cheese.
my
They were
neighborhood.
so in love that they wanted to get married.
Frankie boy, you fucking
and
with
guess
me.
what, Cheese? They got married. Oh. But Kathy's grandparents, they couldn't make the wedding because they were too sick.
I banned her is what I'm getting at.
So they wouldn't have the wedding without the fucking grandparents, Cheese.
I married the wrong woman.
Huh? What do you think about
I
that?
think it might be the same broad.
And then the day after, they dressed up in their wedding attire again.
You are retarded.
And then they went to go surprise the grandparents on their
Are you
doorstep.
fucking sure?
Oh, that is so sweet.
Mother pinned a rose on me that is so fucking sweet it rotted my goddamn teeth out.
So when Nick met the grandpa, he invited him inside and he
Today, Junior!
regaled him of all these. And that's where Nick found the inspiration to write The Notebook, which was published in 1996, which continues to be a cinematic piece of garbage.
There's going to be a lot of garbage today.
What do you think about that?
Are you sure it ain't the same Kathy?
You're a moron.
You're the fucking moron, Patty! Shut the fuck up!
We made love all night, and then she stole my wallet. But the joke was on her because I didn't even have any money to pay her in the first place. Are you fucking sure?
What's that, Cheese?
What happened to little Nikki?
What happened to them?
I think it might be the same broad.
I'm assuming they got
So
divorced.
it was never meant to last.
Mhm.
Are you sure it ain't the same Kathy?
Well, we all know a Kathy.
I'm 40% sure it's the same
Yeah,
broad.
no,
But
I
she
agree.
was a
Yeah,
horse.
yeah, they're giant horse.
Oh my God.
But
What corner did she
if you don't
work
mind,
on?
buddy, can we focus
Horse
a
of
little
hearts
bit
to you
because
now.
we have
I could give less
a lot
of a
of shit to
flying
get
fuck,
to
Frankie
and not
boy.
a lot of time to get to
Fuck
it.
Nikki Fancy Pants. She was way too much woman for him.
No, yeah.
These guys are fucking
Kathy's
idiots.
great.
What I'm
No,
trying to
she's
say
a
is that
lovely
I knew
lady.
this broad. She was the only woman that I ever
well,
loved.
focus, buddy. Let's
You're an
try to
asshole.
move on with this, okay?
Are you sure it ain't the same Kathy?
Thank you.
She stole
No,
my
Kathy's
wallet.
great. Yeah, fuck Kathy. Who gives
You're
a
a
shit?
moron.
All right.
Are you fucking sure?
No, I'm just saying we have a lot to fucking cover here and a little time to do
Are you
it.
fucking
and
sure?
Yeah, no,
Do you
let's
think
move
she
on,
has
buddy.
a Facebook thing?
God, you guys are idiots.
Moving on.
The Notebook was released to the masses on June 25th, 2004.
Frankie boy, I hope you don't fuck like you read.
Running time is about 2 hours in traffic, and it feels like it every step of the way. But somehow, it was a success.
That makes no
It did
sense.
well at the box office, as most romantic comedies often do. But what makes this one special is absolutely nothing.
Nothing!
Sure, it had a great profit margin,
Fuckload of money.
but yet, I've actually met very few people who have actually seen The Notebook. And I ask myself, why is that?
You wouldn't know what a good movie is, even if it kick you in those poor excuses for men genitalia.
Shut the fuck up!
Why is that, Cheese?
I cut back on thinking so much. Whatever the popular opinion is, that's what my opinion is as well.
Is there a conspiracy afoot, you might wonder?
Security gives way to conspiracy.
Why the fuck would I do that?
Well, we subscribe to a number of theories here regarding said movie.
You're so cringe.
They range from people just having bad taste in movies to lizard people
So what about the lizards? You know I don't like lizards. Are you trying to scare me?
to Illuminati cabals.
That's enough lizard talk for one evening. I'm starting to freak out a little bit.
Yell that shit! Show me the money! I need to feel you, Jerry! Show me the money! Jerry, you better yell! Show me the money!
The budget was $29 million. Adjusted for inflation is about $49.5 million.
Money. Lots of money.
It took in $118 million at the box office, which adjusted for inflation is about $297 million.
Enormous piles of money.
And that's a lot of cabbage.
Fuck me running. I banged 3 cabbages in one night.
thought I smelled cabbage.
Followed by a quick romp with a turnip in a dirty alley.
Yes, yeah, I know. A lot of cabbage.
Fucking money. And the fucking money.
The average ticket price back then was about $6.21, which adjusted for inflation is about $10.30.
God, people are fucking boring.
The price of gas back in 2004 was about $1.79. Adjusted for inflation, it's about $2.97.
People are just fucking boring.
May I mention that this piece of garbage has a 50% rating on Rotten Tomatoes.
Hey, Cheese.
And also I have gotten snatched from a tomato as well.
Stinks like sex in here.
It smelled like a rotten tomato,
Cheese.
but I dove in the gash anyway. That was the 4th time I had contracted the itch. I should have worn a prophylactic.
Want to know how much a pound of potatoes were back then?
I could give less of a flying fuck Frankie Bull.
Do you?
Why the fuck would I do that?
At 45 cents. Adjusted for inflation, 79 cents.
My people are extremely undervalued. That's well below market price. It should be 1,000,000 times that.
All right. Hey, I don't make these prices up.
The law of economics.
What the fuck is a prophylactic anyway?
All right, go on to the stars. Director Nick Cassavetes actually comes from Hollywood lineage himself.
This is so fucking
His
boring.
mother is Gina Rowlands, who actually plays an older Allie in the movie.
Frank thinks that he is so
And his
smart.
dad is John Cassavetes of noted Hollywood
But
fame.
he's just a dumb.
And old daddy was in Rosemary's Baby, which was a pretty great movie, even though it was filmed by a pedophile. Hey guys, it's Frank. Producer's note here. We're just gonna go ahead and fast forward through all this boring bullshit and get to the manja. Thank you. And you're welcome. It stars hunk Ryan Gosling playing
Something like a lizard would use. Do you think that there are any lizards around here?
in the movie was played by Rachel McAdams and later to be played by John Cassavetes' mother, Gina Rowlands.
I think that these mushrooms are starting to turn on me, Frank.
Fucking
You
parrot
see
in
any
it,
lizards
so.
out
Men
there?
are literally fucking apes.
You're a bird.
No.
Don't touch it!
Get away
Frankie
from me.
boy, get over
I don't
here
want a hug.
and give me a smooch,
Please get away
you
from
big
me.
pumpkin.
Get away
Just
from me.
Give him a hug,
I don't want a
Frank.
hug. I don't want a hug
Stop.
from you.
Bitch.
Please, don't touch me.
His eyes are
Please don't touch
glowing.
me.
Give me a hug,
Don't fucking
bitch.
touch
Give me a
me.
hug, you bitch. I'm going to cut out
Get
your
the fuck
intestines
away.
if you do not let me hug
I just
you.
want to get done
Obviously a closet
with this
homosexual.
goddamn episode so I can go home,
So
please.
stupid.
Do
I'm
not
gonna
touch
use
me.
that brain bucket of yours as my new ashtray.
Hey, Frank, shut up for a second.
What'd you say, Patty?
He said that he will do the show in 5 minutes.
Are you serious?
I'm more serious than a case of the clap.
Boom, bitches. All right, well, we're throwing it all out the window. We're going live.
I can already tell that this is going to go horribly.
Patty
Bullshit.
was talking shit one day. She's like, oh, I know Ryan Gosling. I know him. I'm like, do you really get him on the show for the first episode?
I know him, but I won't tell you how. But I may or may not have banged him once or twice.
Oh, so
And
now
so
I'm a tramp.
this beautiful, magnificent beast
really loved it.
I didn't know that.
that we call our producer,
Yeah.
she got Ryan Gosling. Yeah, we're going to call him in like 5 minutes. So I am going to do my best. Let's get through this shit and get done so we can get on to this world-class interview I'm about to conduct.
I got duped into doing this.
The clock's starting. Let's see. Where do I go? Okay, here we go. Blue-collar boy meets uppity white girl, right? They fall in love.
Well, I hate
bastard.
you. If you leave here, I hate you.
Boy goes to war, kills a couple people, becomes a man. She's unhitched her rope to somebody else's post.
I hate you. I hate you.
Shut your fat ass, Patty. I can't. Oh, I think I love you instead. I know I agreed to marry this motherfucker, but I'm about to run away bride his ass. Let's bang.
You ain't shit.
Oh, you're fucking impossible. I hate you.
You're going bald.
I fucking hate you.
So gross.
He's been obsessing about her for a long time.
He's spiraling against cheese.
Everybody get the fuck away from me! She ends up being crazy. Fast forward, they're old. They crawl into a bed, they die. Bam, I just saved you 124 minutes of running time. You ready? Is he ready, Patty?
Make it happen.
Now,
You got this shit.
let's welcome for the first time, and hopefully not the last, Mr. Ryan Gosling.
Don't embarrass me.
Shut the fuck up, Patty!
Hello.
Ryan, thank you so much for being here today.
I'm really excited.
You are our first interview, and I believe it might be a historical one.
I don't care.
So we would like to thank you for taking your time out to be here with us today, and I promise we won't take too much of your time. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you. Who the hell are you and where's Cheese and Patty?
That's Cheese. That's Patty. I'm Frank.
I ran.
Hello, Ryan. You are looking quite virile this evening. I'm half hard right now. Take a look.
Do you mind if I call you Ryan?
You can call me Mr. Gosling.
Okay,
I said
Ryan.
Mr. Gosling is fine.
Now, did you get those questions that producer Patty sent over to you?
Yes, I got them.
The 3 questions?
Yes, I got the
All right,
questions.
awesome.
Patty is great, isn't she?
No, she's really great. No, yeah.
That woman is a devil.
Yeah.
This is a fucking
No,
car wreck. You know that,
she's
right?
fine. She's fine. I really don't want to talk about her right now. Let's talk about you. Now, we're reviewing The Notebook, okay?
That movie blows.
Now, I'm not going to lie to you,
I said
Ryan.
Mr. Gosling.
We do like to ask the hard-hitting
I
questions
bet he
here.
has a hog on him.
So that's why we only gave you 3. But I do have a couple right here on my notepad. I did not know you was coming in today. I was just taking notes. But I do have some questions myself that I'd like to ask, if it's all right with you.
Can we just get on with this bullshit?
Yeah, whatever, Ryan.
Mr. Gosling
Okay,
is
so
fine.
for this acting role, I heard that you Daniel Day-Lewis the fuck out of this thing. You actually
fuck are you
moved
babbling
to
about?
South Carolina to take up woodworking and carpentry. Is that true? And how did that prepare you for the role? And I apologize for the 2-part question.
You're so fucking annoying.
I'm just really excited that you're here.
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. May I ask why?
I'm not going to tell you why, asshole.
Ryan,
I said Mr. Gosling
did
is
I
fine.
say something to offend you? I apologize if I did.
I will only answer the ones that Patty sent me, and that is it.
Oh, I understand. Oh, you're only going to answer the questions that are on the paper because that's what Patty said.
Really not her fault.
Okay, well, thank you for that. We will definitely talk about that in the post-production meeting. Thank you for bringing that to my fucking attention there. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, you don't want to talk about carpentry? Not a problem. Okay,
I'm sorry, Patty.
okay, let's see. Let's talk about behind-the-scenes friction.
I don't care.
I just mentioned that director Nick Cassavetes sat down in an interview one day, and he said that he had
I don't
to
care.
post an intervention. Yet,
Come on, hurry up, motherfucker!
we've seen you date her over the years, this Rachel McAdams.
Don't be rude.
Do you care to elaborate on that? Because we really want to know.
I want to go out with you.
Say it again.
I want to go out with you.
I don't want to talk about it.
I'm going to kill you.
Why not, Ryan? Is it because you might be harboring some old type of feelings?
I thought this was a real show, not this Mickey Mouse cowboy bullshit.
Okay, man. Now you're just being hurtful. Okay.
I want to punch you in
Yeah.
the face.
Get in line. You sound like my wife. Am I right, Cheese?
Go fuck yourself.
You can help me out here at any time, buddy.
You're on your own, bitch.
I'm kind of drowning here. Okay, let's see. What else can I ask you that you won't be offended by?
What do you want?
Ha ha, you motherfucker. Okay, I got you. What do you want? It's
I
a
don't
very
care.
quotable line from the movie.
I don't care.
And they say that you improvised that.
It's not that simple.
It's not what do you want,
Bro.
It's what do you want? What do you want?
I'm so sorry, Ryan.
Do you care to elaborate on that?
I don't want to talk about it.
All right, well, fuck you, Ryan. Okay, I just don't know what else to do. All my charms and my whims
Where do you come up with this
and
shit?
my quips aren't working on you, and I can usually charm the skin off a snake. You know what I mean, buddy? So how about we let Cheese take over, and maybe he can get a little bit further
You're so ugly.
than I did. So Cheese, take it away.
Give me the ball. I'll show you how to run. I apologize for my co-host. He is a bit of an ignoramus. He is not well versed in the way of high society.
I can't stand that guy with a jack hair.
This guy is pretty funny. I bet you get a lot of poontang with a face like that. I do pretty well myself on the making of the mash.
I do pretty well.
What I'm trying to say is, I gets the pussy.
No, don't worry about me. I'll just sit over here in the corner, and I guess I'll just go fuck
Shut
myself.
your fucking yapping, Mary. You ever been in the real
Fucking
shit?
hate you.
Now tell me,
Go fuck
Ryan,
yourself,
have you
Frank.
ever had burn your own briar patch because of the crabs?
There this one time in Bangkok when I caught a bad case of the Filipino crabs. My crotch was on fire for weeks.
That was riveting and educational. Now we all know that Patty is a giant slut. So
This is a good story.
did you hit that?
One time we got freaky with a friend of hers, which happened to be a mop. Whoa. Good times.
I heard Patty has had 3 mops at once. What a hoe bag. I read the pictures in Esquire Potato Monthly. It's my favorite publication. There was an article about
I
you.
remember that article for Esquire Potato Monthly. It was a doozy.
Interesting generic response.
These guys are fucking idiots.
What's your hang-down situation?
Bet you're gay.
Asking for a friend.
No, I'm not.
I do pretty well in that realm.
By the hammer of Thor.
You ain't shit.
Arrogant son of a bitch.
Oh, I bet that you do right.
You're very attractive, by the way.
Moving on. I heard that there was some turmoil on the set of this movie, and the director had to stage an intervention between you and a certain broad that shall remain nameless.
He's such a
So
dick.
what's up with that? Did you give her a smack?
Allegedly.
I won't judge you unlike my co-host.
Well, sometimes there's friction on a movie set.
once and he missed a door and he wound up smacking his mother-in-law.
Sometimes you have to smack a bitch.
I'm sure she had it coming.
It was totally self-defense.
That sounds like a clear-cut case of self-defense to me, Your Honor. The defense rests.
Arrest my case.
You were one Anson Potato.
But I'm not gay, so put that shit to bed right now, Mr. Fancy Pants with the pretty blue eyes. I am so confused right now. Moving on. I also heard that you wanted to burn down a house in that movie. Some symbolism bullshit. What the fuck is the matter with you?
I wanted to burn down the actual house in the movie as a way of being cleansed by fire, symbolically speaking, of course. You were one Anson Potato.
Let me push those feelings down deep until it leads to an early age cardiac arrest.
What the fuck did you just say?
Moving on. I heard that you moved to South Carolina for a few months to research the role of Noah by learning carpentry. Did you work with your shirt off? I didn't mean that. I mean, did you build some tables?
Well, when I decided to dive into the role of Noah, I worked at a woodworking shop for a couple of months. Noah was a carpenter, and I wanted to submerge myself into that. I made the kitchen table that was in the movie.
I can picture that right now with those chest muscles. I mean, I like chairs too. But I'm not gay.
So what are you gonna try next, Cheese?
One last question. The line, "What do you want?" was improvised brilliantly. What inspired you to make that artistic decision?
What do you want?
It's not that simple.
What
It's
do you want? God damn it. What do you want?
I don't want to talk about it.
Groovy.
Thank you for being a great guest and talking to me. Would you like a...
What the fuck did you just
I
say?
didn't say anything. You must be hearing things. Passing him back to you, Frankie boy. Now finish him off.
Okay, now it's my turn.
Please
Okay,
stop.
Ryan, this movie rocketed you to stardom. It was a huge box office smash.
I think I have a bad
You got
connection.
very famous off of it. You had many more roles, which I did like you in the.
I don't want to talk about
How
it.
did you getting rocketed to stardom
Hurry the fuck up
from
already.
this movie
Bro,
affect your life, and how have you dealt with the fame?
I gotta go shift.
All right, well, I see where this is going to go. You are a beautiful nut, Ryan, but you are, albeit
I don't wanna
a
talk
tough
about
nut
it.
to crack.
Horny as
So,
fuck.
I'm just going to move on to my one last question, and this one's going to
You're
stink.
so stupid.
Consider this sort of a warning.
I don't want to talk
Okay,
about
Ryan.
it. You can call me
this
Mr.
is
Gosling.
the stuff that people want to know. Okay, in the movie The Notebook, your hair is parted
I
left
don't want to
to
talk
right.
about that with you, asshole.
Okay, but we heard that in real life you part your hair right to left. But when you
What's
went
wrong with you?
into makeup, they thought your hair looked better left to right.
Like I give a fuck.
So you going left to
I don't know
right
anything about what you're talking
has
about.
forced you to part your hair left to right instead
never
of
said that.
your standard right to left, which is your more natural part.
I might have said too much already.
Now, before you answer this question, okay,
I'm
we
not
do
going to answer that.
subscribe to a number of theories here at MyGB Studios.
Bro.
Okay, we believe in Big Farm,
erroneous on all counts.
but we also subscribe to a theory of Big Part by Hollywood. Now, this cabal,
What's wrong with you?
Big Part, did they get to you
Don't ask me
and
that.
force you to go left to right? We want to know.
I'm not going to answer that.
You got this.
Is Big Part a part of the Illuminati?
I don't want to talk about it.
God damn it, you motherfucker! All right, I'm gloves are off, bitch. All right, ready? Please tell me. Please tell me.
Vision blurry.
You fucking tell me. Nope,
I think I have
you
a
do
bad
not have a bad
connection.
fucking connection. Shut the fuck up with that shit.
I don't want to talk about it.
Ryan, don't
can
you do
call
this
me
to me.
Mr.
Don't you do
Gosling.
this to me. Why do you hate me? Please tell me. Please
I
tell
never
me.
said that.
Please fucking tell me. We want to know. People out there want
What's
to
wrong
know.
with you?
Please.
I bet
No.
that you have a small wiener.
Now you're just saying hurtful stuff. That's very unprofessional.
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. I'll back off. What if I just rephrase the question?
You're so fucking annoying.
Okay? Here we go, Ryan.
Mr. Gosling.
Left
Please stop.
or right?
Look, I'm not going to answer your idiotic questions.
Oh, god damn it, you motherfucker. Oh, I fucking hate you. I hate you, Ryan.
Mr. Gosling.
I fucking hate you.
You are retarded.
Okay. I'm sorry. Now,
Pull yourself together, you.
you're not going to answer my questions, and that's pretty evident. So let's just move on to the 3 questions that Patty sent you.
Say something interesting, dear.
I had a terrible time making that movie. Rachel was a bitch and Patty
Oh
has
my
a
God,
stinky
just
pussy.
shut up already.
Okay.
Please stop.
Well, Ryan, it's more of
You
a
can call me
I
Mr.
ask you the
Gosling.
question and then you answer it, but okay, if you want to answer it like that, that's fine.
I gotta go.
Idiot.
No, I know you gotta go. We all got places to go.
Are you serious?
No, I'm being very serious.
Seriously.
We all have places to go, Ryan. Just
Mr.
not the
Gosling.
only fucking one.
He's spiraling again.
I just want to tell you something. Thank you so much for being here. And you made this first episode historical, and we will be forever indebted to you for your generosity.
I just want this to be over.
Thank you so much for being here, buddy. It really meant you're a hell of an actor. We love the movie. Well, I really didn't love the movie. I thought it was a piece of shit.
What
But
asshole.
everybody else loved the movie. You made a lot of money on it, so that means something.
Fucking money.
But one last thing before you go. I love you, buddy.
You're such an asshole.
I love you.
I'm so sorry, Ryan
No,
Frank is
fucking tell me.
an imbecile.
Seriously.
No, you can tell me. We went through a very magical
gonna say
experience
that.
right now. We bonded, Ryan. All 3 of us
You
bonded.
can call me Mr. Gosling.
No, not in the way that you bonded with
I'm not gonna say that.
Patty back there, because that's fucking gross. But no, we all became better.
By cheese by Patty, fuck you, Frank. I love you more. Bye.
Thank you. I knew it, you motherfucker. All right. Thank you so much, Ryan. Bye. Okay, Patty, hang up the phone.
Shut your yap. I know how to fucking
It could
do the
have been
thing.
way
I-
worse, I guess.
Fuck.
Hang it
The
up,
thing,
dear.
I can't get it to turn
You
off.
may need
Shit.
anger
Yeah,
management.
interview's over.
Oh, I got
Please
it.
hang it up.
Oh, I got it.
I really saved that segment.
Thank you.
Now, please continue to bore us all to death.
Well, guys, that was...
I did
I
a
don't
pretty
know.
great
I'm
job, though.
kind of speechless, but
Shucks, folks, I'm speechless.
I think it went pretty well overall. You know,
But it was still
there were some
pretty
hiccups
bad.
along the way.
Frankie, boy, I was almost impressed with your
I
performance.
think I did okay.
But I was still disappointed.
really there was a bit of a communication problem.
I think that Ryan just simply didn't like you, but most people don't.
I don't know if I was speaking English, but
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
he wasn't warm enough to me the way I thought
And it
he
was
would,
still
so.
pretty fucking terrible.
cocksucker!
But I feel like at this point,
But it was
anything
still
we
pretty
do
bad.
from here on out
But I was
today
still
is
disappointed.
not going to
But it was still pretty fucking terrible.
top what we just did. So
It could
we're
have
just
been
going to
way
go
worse,
ahead and
I
move
guess.
on to thoughts and opinions and get around to wrapping up this episode with a nice little bow.
I guess.
That's okay with you, Cheese?
Frankie boy, I got shit to do.
And you, Patty. Do you feel like doing
Can we
that?
please be done now? I have a date with you know who in 30 minutes.
All right, who gives a fuck? Okay, we're going to get into the thoughts and opinions on this movie.
Go fuck yourself, Frank.
For fuck's sakes, Frankie boy, you forgot to tell these lovely people about the segment. Today in cinematic history, I will not tolerate such impudence from you anymore.
So today in cinematic history, June 25th, 1951, first color TV broadcast in America.
You mean the idiot box?
Way to go. 1957, John Winter's show last aired
That
on
has
NBC
nothing to do
TV.
with movies.
Who really gives a shit about that? Let's see, 1967, some Beatles bullshit. Fuck the Beatles, all you need is love. TV across the world bullshit.
Fuck the Beatles, Elvis is the
And
king.
thank God that The Omen showed up in 1976, starring Atticus Finch. Don't really know his real name.
Gregory fucking
And
Peck, you
then,
homo.
let's see, 1982, Blade Runner,
Indiana
blah, blah,
Jones,
blah,
forever you
fucking
twat.
bullshit, shoot me. 1988, personal hero of mine, Roger Rabbit, showed up on
His
the big
broad
screen.
had huge cans.
And then in 1990, NBC decides to broadcast Quantum Leap for 5 straight days.
That is not cinema, you dumb fuck.
That's pretty weird. But that has been this day in cinematic history.
I may have seriously altered history.
Now, Cheese, let's start with you.
Go fuck yourself.
Now, I know from the get-go that this wasn't your type of
I've
movie.
seen better movies with pink eye. I left the theater
But
flashing and
Now that
defeated.
you've talked to Ryan,
But I'm not
which
gay.
you did a good job
is so
interviewing, by
fucking
the way,
boring.
so kudos to you, buddy.
Frankie boy, I got shit
What
to do.
is your final opinion of this movie?
Frankie boy, that is an astute observation from an ignoramus such as yourself. I, for one, would much rather smell my uncle's foreskin than to be made to watch this
Sounds
horrific
good.
piece of shit.
Well, that's surprisingly accurate and brutal at the same time. I love it. Now, Patty,
Don't be rude.
for the life of
I
me,
saved
I
your
can
little
never
bitch ass.
figure out why he would be attracted to you in the first
Isn't
place.
Pussy your friend?
But you did get
So
him on
stupid.
by the grace of God, and we are forever indebted to you. And you
You're
saved
goddamn
the day,
right,
girl.
you're thankful.
You did a great job.
Baby, you're the greatest.
Would have
Now.
sat there with your thumbs in each other's ass.
What is your opinion of this movie? I'm sure it hasn't changed. Not that we give a
Probably
shit.
jacked each other off.
But what is your opinion and thoughts on this movie?
My thoughts on this cinematic piece of garbage is that it is a cinematic piece of garbage. And I, for one, I'm going to drink myself into a blackout alcohol-induced stupor so that I can forget that this abomination ever existed in the first place.
Well, just as I thought and I predicted, I don't give a shit.
I would watch this again.
And finally, fucking at last. Frankie boy, what is your review of this classic piece of shit? Make it quick. I got some gas waiting outside in the car, but I forgot where I parked it.
Push you on the brain. I always do.
Wow, I didn't think I was actually going to have an opinion on this movie
Jesus,
today.
Harold Christ, Frankie boy, I'm losing Goodwood over here.
Oh my God.
Well, I
Could
thought
you
it was
be any
an
more
atrocious
fucking
piece
boring?
of shit. But this
Take
is
a
one of
look.
those movies back in the day where people would ask you if you saw the movie and you would say yes.
Hurry
just
the
so they
fuck up
wouldn't
already.
put it on. And then one time you would say no.
Frankie
and they
boy,
would
your
actually
opinion
put it
means
on 'cause they
nothing
had a
to me.
copy of it. So I'm glad that I said yes. And I
So
watched it.
stupid.
That way I do not have to rewatch this horrific piece of shit
Take a look.
again. That is my review.
Corny as fuck.
And that is my opinion as of now.
You're so stupid.
Now, before we get out of here, is there anything that you want to plug, Cheese? Anything going on in your life?
Frankie boy, I got shit to do. I don't have time to sit here and play pet the donkey with you. I'm getting some pussy is what I'm saying. Hi everyone. I made a sex tape as well, but not with Patty. That's sickening to imagine. I hear that you can buy it in a rainforest jungle.
Okay. Patty, is there anything going on with you?
Hi guys, I have a sex tape. It's pretty gross, but go buy it anyway so that I can get it in
don't
this
give a shit.
hole.
Okay. As for me, I guess I'm the only one that doesn't have a sex tape, so I should probably step up my game with that. You hear me, wife at home?
Yeah. Yeah, I jerk off, yeah.
Anyways, guys, we're gonna go ahead and end it now. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for listening.
Keep watching movies and Frank will find a way to fuck them up.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
If you made it to the end, next time we'll be a little bit more organized. This is our first episode, so it was a little chaotic, but I thought it was pretty entertaining.
But it was still pretty
Until
bad.
next time, find us on all the social stuff. We don't really know what it is, but if you find us, like it, subscribe it.
But it was still pretty fucking terrible.
Until next time, everybody, keep watching movies. This is Frank, and thank you, and good night.
Until next week by Cocksuckers.
Bye, motherfuckers. I'm out, bitch.